everyone, my name is What's Wrong, and today I'm coming at you with Spray Control Part 2. This is going to be the intermediate video, and it's going to cover tapping, bursting, control, burst, spray, and it's going to also talk about a couple of other things, like how far you have to pull down your crosshair and when to come out of a spray and reset. Alright, so if you saw my other video, you saw how to control your spray. Now I'm going to talk about when to tap, when to burst, when to control burst, and when to spray. So tapping is exactly what it sounds like. You're just tapping once. Bursting is 3 to 5 shots. Control burst is 8 to 10 shots. And obviously you guys know what spray is. Spray is, just going down with all your bullets. So when to tap. Tapping is pretty much dead in CSGO. I mean, it's not like useless. You're gonna still probably be tapping around this distance when you're extremely far away from A long pit to A site. This is probably one of the longest distances in the entire game. You could tap at this range, but tapping is it's not that useful because of the hit reg issues that Counter-Strike is going through right now, as of July 30, 2015. So unless they fix it, I mean, the hit reg is pretty bad. So if you're at this distance, you basically want to burst one to three shots instead of tapping. Obviously, if you want to tap, that's fine. I tap sometimes as well. But the reason why you want to burst is because during a burst, your first 3 bullets are very accurate. So I'm not going to even adjust my aim. That was 2 bullets. Oh, sorry, another 2 bullets. So that's 3 bullets. So if you adjust like a little bit, I mean, firing 2 to 3 bullets is pretty much the same accuracy with a little bit of adjustment. So you might as well just, give it a few more shots like that. So you can see how accurate that was. I mean, it's pretty accurate at very long distances. Obviously, if you want to tap, you're more than welcome to. But I prefer bursting at long ranges. Tapping is kind of dead because of hit reg issues. Now, control burst is probably the meat and butter of your arsenal. Bursting is pretty good for long ranges, but anywhere from short medium to long medium ranges, you're pretty much going to be control bursting because that's the amount of time it takes to go through an aim duel. I mean, if within the first 8 to 10 bullets, if you guys didn't kill each other, I mean, like, here. If he's not dead within this spray, like what happened, Like, that means both of you guys missed sprays kind of hard. So this is kind of like medium to long distance, depending on how he's peeking and how I'm peeking. But let's assume he's close. And he's dead. Like, that spray right there, you could see 8 bullets just went through him. He should be dead right there. This goes for short distances as well. This is fairly short. So if he's peeking, let's say he's peeking right here or right here. So he should be dead. Same thing right here. Should be dead. That 8 bullet spray, that controlled burst. And if he's not dead within those 8 to 10 bullets, then what are you doing? What happened? You should definitely be able to get that kill. Obviously you might not get it all the time, but I mean that's what you're aiming for. So that's the meat and butter of your engagements. So that gives you bullet in your gun, so you still have 24 bullets, and if you do another controlled spray, right? Maybe some taps, you still have 15 bullets to work with. You're not just spraying down on your bullets, and you're not just reloading, trying to survive while you're reloading and stuff like that. Now, the sprays are generally for short distance as well as medium distance. So short distance from like anywhere from here to here. So if anyone's coming up CT, this is spray distance. B site from door to here, this is pretty much spray distance right here. This is medium, I would say. It's not too short, but this is pretty much spray distance. Obviously you could control burst, weave in and out. But I would just like spray down unless like these guys are coming out and I have to fall back. Um, this is pretty good spray distance as well. The common questions that I get is when do I come out of a spray? Like when do I decide not to come out of a spray? I'm sorry, when do I decide to come out of a spray and reset my recoil? Well, that comes down to the control burst. So if you don't get, like in my opinion, if you don't get a kill within the first 10 bullets or so, you might as well just reset the recoil and try again. So like if you don't get a kill within that, you might as well just like reset and try again. So when you reset, you could, weave back into cover while you do that and then repeat. Or you could just, if you're out in the open, you just have to reset, then you just have to reset. So here's an example. You come out. Let's just say, hypothetically, you guys are taking the open aim duel. If you didn't kill him here, then you just reset and then try again. So again, like that. So if you don't kill him with the first control burst, you might as well just reset. In a few occasions, I won't reset. If I feel like they got tagged up like 3 times and they're like 1 bullet away, and I feel like like if I reset I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna stick with the spray and trust myself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But generally a good rule is your first 10 bullets. If you trust your spray, then maybe the first 15 bullets. And if you don't kill that guy, you might as well reset your spray then. And I think I'm gonna leave the other points to the advanced video. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Tapping, bursting, control spray, and spray. Control burst and spray. If you